Yo, Pep Talk, Pro Beez, North London. I'm delighted to be joined by my man.
How you doing, bro? You good?
OD. 2 tanks. Bro, what's good, man?
Same old, you know. Same old. Ain't nothing new in my life. Training hard as always. Getting ready for this next fight.
Whose neck are you gonna stamp on next? I know you're outspoken, man. You speak your mind. Who's on your hit list?
Anyone that comes to my way.
Wow.
Anyone that comes to my way is on my hit list. Boxing's business, and I want to get to the top of the food chain. So I know that I've got to take on all challenges, and whoever's in my way next, I'm gonna do it.
Do you know what? I like the swag today, man. You're swagged out, kind of like the top boy himself, Ashley Walters. I see a bit of Deshane in you today, man. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. I'm going out later. You know, they got an MTK show, so I'm gonna go meet someone, and then we're gonna go over there together. You know, I've got to be quite presentable. I'm getting judged everywhere. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, I'm getting judged. So I can't have off days where I just want to dress rough and go out. I feel like you've got to look decent every day because people judge you every day.
That's right. You've got to be taking them selfies with the fans.
Exactly. Always.
So talk to me. Obviously, fight week. KSI versus Logan. Paul. The rematch. There's been a lot of talk in the boxing world. People don't like the fact that these guys are allowed to turn pro, have a professional boxing fight. Some people are cringing. The younger audience are absolutely loving it. I mean, I was at the press conference at Troxy. There were queues upon queues, mate, outside the Troxy, and a lot of fans cheering on these two. I mean, what's your whole feeling on the whole KSI Logan Paul?
Why shouldn't they be allowed to turn pro? Why? Because they're big time, like up on YouTube. Are they both fit? Are they both in good shape? I remember being at the first fight. I was there. I had a ringside seat, and these two guys can fight. These two guys, they've got enough skill, enough talent to be many pros. So why can't they turn pro and fight? Why not? Why not? I don't understand the issue. People are just jealous because they're coming into our field and they're making more dough in one fight than a lot of us are going to see in our whole lifetimes. And that's the facts. They're coming into our field and they're going to kill it, but we can't go into their field and kill it. But they can do it to us. So it's more jealousy. People are thinking, you know what, this is my field. It's in KSI and that Logan Paul, they'll beat many boxers, many fighters.
Because Tunde was saying that he did some work with KSI. And he said based upon how he was training and what he saw, he could beat a lot of guys at your hall.
He can,
on a Saturday night.
Yeah, of course he can, 100%. But listen, if they want to come and fight, it brings more exposure to boxing. So what is the issue? Like people saying that it's a disgrace. What is a disgrace? I don't understand what is wrong with it. What is the issue? Are they both fat, overweight guys that are going to go in there and kill themselves because they're going to have a heart attack because they don't keep fit? No, they're both young men that keep fit. They're healthy. And they train otherwise. Logan Paul's into MMA, I think. So this guy's
wrestler.
Yeah, exactly. So this guy's fit. So they have an issue because he's big time up on YouTube. If these guys were just any average Joes that said, "Oh, you know what, I want to turn pro and fight," these fans, they won't care. But they only have an issue because they're jealous. Jealousy is a big thing and it's real.
Do you know what? I don't think, as I said, I was at the presser at Troxy. And I don't think I've ever seen a Chihuahua walk to a press conference. I mean, am I giving you ideas right?
You are. So I feel like it's all jealousy. I'm gonna watch the fight. I wish them the best. It's gonna be a great fight, and they're gonna headline a great show, bringing exposure to the sport of boxing. And they've now made a whole undercard for other fighters that might not be able to sell tickets. They ain't got to sell tickets. They can't sell enough tickets for this fight. It's a great thing for boxing.
It seems like boxing is realigning itself with other sports. We saw Tyson Fury, and he did against Strowman, the Undertaker move. You know when he sits up and he that was mad.
Yeah.
Boxing's like it's just gone full scale.
You know what? Boxing, I'll say, it's not what it was 20 to 30 years ago. Boxing isn't fighting anymore. Boxing is entertainment. Fighting doesn't sell. Entertainment sells. The best boxer is not the boxer that makes the most money. It's the boxer that entertains the most. The boxer that sells the most. And if boxing fans, if they have an issue with all this stuff, Stop giving out all your hard-earned dough to the guys that entertain, and start giving out your hard-earned dough to the guys that can fight. So it's not us, it's the fans. The fans want this. This is what they chose because they're paying all the entertainers are not the best fighters. I look at I know some big time. I look at Richard Comey. Do you know Richard Comey?
Richard Comey, yeah, the Ghanaian man,
current world champion.
Rep my country,
Richard Comey's been in this country, England, fighting for years and years and years, and he couldn't get a shot.
Yeah, that's why they man moved to America.
That's why they went out there to fight. Richard Comey was here for years, and I know him. He was here for years trying to get a shot.
Yeah, so you were saying for the longest times about entertainment. You even come to the ring with the Undertaker music. I ain't seen Paul Bearer, but you come with the Undertaker music. So I feel like maybe you was ahead of your time.
Yeah. Listen, I've been a WWE fan for years as I was a youth growing up, and I always said to myself, you know what, I want to be a WWE. I want to wrestle as I get older. And I knew that it's all about entertainment. And then I watched people like Floyd. This guy entertains. That's why he sold so much. Every boxer that I used to watch, I look at Ali. Ali Chapel, he spoke and he entertained, and I looked up to all these guys. I used to like Stone Cold, Steve Austin, all these big time wrestlers, and they all had one thing in common: they all entertained.
And The Rock, obviously, The Rock is the biggest movie star.
Yeah.
And that whole personality came from wrestling in the first place.
Exactly. So I said to myself, you know what, I want to entertain, and that's what I done. That's what I done.
You know, I can kind of vision you, Rey Mysterio in the ring. Because he's too small for you, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, he's way too small for me. He'll be like super flyweight.
So you say that basically you wouldn't mind crossing over like Tyson Fury.
Yeah. He's
getting some mad M's for his WWE debut. That's something that you'd look into potentially.
Not right now. It's not something that I thought about right now. It's not something I'll get into. I feel like I've got a lot to achieve in boxing first, and you can't cross over into a field like that until you've become a success in your own field. And I've still got to become a success in boxing before I even think about that.
Just to conclude, prior to the Prograis versus Taylor fight, I caught with Josh Taylor. He had mentioned yourself taking a picture with Prograis. I said to him, have you seen the picture? He's like, he didn't really say it. He didn't confirm whether he's seen the picture or not, but he said that you're irrelevant right now. I mean, what's your response to that?
I'm irrelevant. He can say what he wants. He can say what he wants. I know that I'm not irrelevant, and I'm not trying to make noise. I'm not trying to be as relevant as I used to try to be now. It's all about business. For me, it's all about business. It's all about making as much money as I can, investing as much as I can, and beating my next opponent. So like
the top boy with the jacket. Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a superstar. People are trying to be a superstar. People are trying to make noise. I'm not trying to make noise. I'm trying to keep my head low. So if people think that I'm not relevant no more, that's okay. That's okay. I've got nothing to say because I'm not trying to be famous, or I'm not trying to be a celebrity. I'm just me, Ohara Davies. And he fought a good fight. He won the fight. Did I want him to win? No, I didn't want him to win. Did he win? Yes. Well done to him. That's what I've got to say.
Just to conclude, moving forward, obviously you had one fight. Do you feel like there's some unfinished business? Obviously now he's a unified world champion. You know, I know a lot of people in the gym that say, look, Ohara was that guy in the gym. He's a really talented lad. Do you feel like down the line, one day you might meet again in a massive fight down the line?
100%. Time will tell. He's gone on to do great things. I still need to prove myself. And before I make a statement like that, I need to prove myself first. Before I even make a statement like that, I've got to prove myself. So I've got to get that out of my mind. I've got to focus on what's next. Focus on my next opponent and knocking these guys out. And I will knock these guys out. And I will get there.
My guy, OD, knows about that jollof rice. Ghanaian, UK Ghanaian. Pep Talk. Pro Beez, OD. 2 tanks.
Peace.
Subscribe.